I'm Macy Eglund. Today, captured Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro and his wife will appear in federal court in Manhattan. The couple was taken in a U.S. military operation over the weekend and face charges of participating in a narco-terrorism conspiracy. Secretary of State Marco Rubio says the U.S. will not look to govern Venezuela day to day, but President Trump gave reporters a different answer.
And don't ask me who's in charge, because I'll give you an answer and it'll be very controversial.
What does that mean?
It means we're in charge.
Democrats are calling for more oversight of the president's actions in Venezuela. We'll have a team in court today bringing you the very latest on Newsday.com. Well, flights are returning home from the Caribbean this morning after restrictions there were lifted. Dozens were canceled Saturday following the operation to capture Maduro and his wife. Here at home, a Uniondale man is facing charges in a deadly hit and run. Police say Cesar Manzo hit 75-year-old Cross Kim Young on Maple Avenue in Uniondale on Saturday. Manzo pleaded not guilty yesterday. Two teenaged brothers are seriously injured after this crash in Deer Park. Police say the 19-year-old driver was on Deer Park Avenue yesterday morning when his Toyota crossed into oncoming traffic and hit a pickup truck. The other driver was not hurt. See Newsday's year-long investigative series looking at Long Island's dangerous roads on Newsday.com. Well, new apartments in Islip must now have washers and dryers. The town board approved the policy change last month as a way to improve the standard of living for residents. Critics call the change government overreach and see the move as an added expense that will trickle down to renters. Let's talk about your Monday weather now. We could see some snow and rain before a warm up on the way. Let's take a look. A slight chance for snow and rain later on today. Otherwise, it's mostly cloudy, highs in the 30s. We've got more clouds tomorrow, but some warmer weather. Temps will reach the 40s, which will be a nice change. We stay in the 40s until Friday. Look at this, highs topping out near 50. Rain likely for Friday and Saturday. Looking dry right now for Sunday.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
Only a Newsday, a day of joy and hope for hundreds of children in Brentwood. Virginia Huey takes us to a Three Kings Day celebration.
The sound of joy filled the Knights of Columbus in Brentwood, where hundreds attended the Three Kings Day celebration. Also known as Spanish Christmas, the holiday commemorates the day the three wise men arrived with gifts for baby Jesus. At the party, children were treated to free toys and photos with the three kings.
We are trying to educate and inform them on their culture and traditions that are from back home, and at the same time show them a little love and compassion during the holiday season.
Mark Soto of the Puerto Rican Coalition for Better Communities says in the 23 years his organization has hosted the event, this year the show of community support is especially important in light of the Trump administration's ongoing immigration crackdown.
There's a lot of stress and anxiety in the communities that we serve, and as a result, when we show that love and compassion, I think it helps them kind of get through the day a little bit better.
Miguelina Vera and her daughter Naya appreciate everything the celebration had to offer.
Everything that's going on with ICE, all the deportation, it's nice to have the kids to have something that they can, make the family happy, especially also with the economy. Now everybody has money to buy toys for the kids, so this is very nice that they're doing this.
What kind of presents did you get?
Like board games.
And what do you think about getting these toys?
It's kind of fun.
The Puerto Rican Coalition collected 2,000 toys for the children thanks to the generosity of donors and sponsors.
Every year we love to support this event and support the Puerto Rican Coalition because this is their event and they do a marvelous job every year to be able to bring smiles to the faces of these children.
5-year-old Alex Santos was all smiles when he received a Nerf gun and a photo with the three kings.
Have a Three King Day.
For Newsday TV, I'm Virginia Huey.
How sweet was that little kid? You can read more about this event on our website, Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Well, there's a place on the island where you can get an up-close look at the wonders of the night sky. Let's head out east with Doug Geed.
Along with the farms, the vineyards, and the potato fields on the East End, there's something else sprouting out of the ground, an observatory. I'm Doug Geed, out east for Newsday TV. Let's take a closer look at the place that gives people a closer look at the stars.
We are the oldest public observatory on Long Island.
The Custer Institute and Observatory goes back to the 1920s. A city resident who had a second home in Southold wanted a place for he and his friends to stargaze. In the 1940s, a tower and observation dome were added, and Custer eventually opened to the public as a nonprofit.
A lot of the visitors here, they've never been to an observatory before. They don't know what they're going to see. We try our best to show them exciting, interesting objects. Certainly the reaction from someone looking at Saturn for the first time, we get a wow.
Custer's in a very rural area with very little interference from streetlights, buildings, or homes. And winter, many believe, is the best season for observing space.
And all of the winter, we'd be outside shivering. If it's snow, we'd be biting our lips, but you can see deep space objects. The jaw-dropping is the Leo triplets. You know, you can see so far millions of lights away just to see these beautiful three galaxies dancing.
In addition to the dome upstairs, we have an observing shed on the outside. In that shed, we have a telescope with a camera, so we could set up, just show people, images on the screen. We have a 10-inch binocular telescope.
The observatory is open every Saturday night. It's free, although donations are requested. You don't need an appointment, you just show up with your own telescope or use one of theirs. And if the complex world of space seems intimidating, the staff and volunteers here put things in a way you'll understand.
We look at the sun. If you take a jet liner and if you aim towards the sun, it will take us about 19 years, non-stop flight.
And while you can't travel to space from here, you can see something that traveled from space to here. This is a fragment of a meteorite that landed in Argentina more than 4,000 years ago.
And a telescope is a time machine. Everything that you're seeing through a telescope, it's light that has taken a certain amount of time to travel here. Be it an hour ago, a year ago, 4 years ago, or 20 million years ago.
There's a lot to see here and a lot to learn. Who knows? After a visit, you may leave as a regular Einstein. In Southold for Newsday TV, I'm Doug Geed.
And you can learn more about the Custer Institute and see more Out East with Doug Geed segments on Newsday.com. Click Get More below that Newsday TV video box. See more on these stories on Newsday.com and watch us streaming anytime on Local Now, YouTube, and the other streaming services you see here. I'm Macy Egland. We have more local news coming up.
You'll always find something exciting with Carissa Kelman on Newsday TV. From vacations and destinations to hidden places and insider spaces. Let's go with Carissa Kelman. Now available at Newsday.com/Carissa.